Welcome back. We're here again to really get behind the headlines, cut through some of that noise.
Yeah, and today we've got a story that, wow, it really packs a punch. It's got music fans fired up, politicians involved, social media buzzing, high-stakes stuff.
We're talking about the punk rap duo Bob Vylan, specifically that chant at Glastonbury, the one that went everywhere, "Death to the IDF."
Right, and that single moment, that chant, it wasn't just words. It had immediate, pretty devastating career consequences.
Like what exactly?
Well, almost straight away they were dropped by their agency, UTA. That's huge.
Yeah.
And then visas revoked, meaning essentially no touring in the U.S.
Which is a massive part of making a living for many artists.
Absolutely. It basically dismantled their ability to operate internationally, especially in a key market.
Okay, so that sets up this incredible tension, doesn't it? Because the frontman, Bobby Vylan, he recently talked to Louis Theroux, and he said he'd do it again tomorrow, no regrets. He actually framed the professional cost as sort of secondary.
Yeah, it's fascinating. This story really digs into free speech, public pressure.
Yeah.
What happens when your activism crashes right into your career? Let's unpack this a bit.
Okay, let's nail down those facts first. The chant was very specific. Death. Death. Death to the IDF.
Yep. And the response wasn't just criticism, it was structural. Losing UTA, losing U.S. access, that's serious economic and political pushback.
It's not just like, oh, some bad press. It's your livelihood, the infrastructure supporting your art gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the external cost. But then there's the internal side, right? The conviction needed to stand by that.
He told Theroux he'd say it again, maybe even twice on Sundays.
Right. And his reasoning was that his professional turmoil was, quote, minimal compared to what Palestinians are going through.
That's powerful conviction. But you have to imagine the mental toll, right? Seeing everything you've built potentially crumble, staying grounded in that storm.
It must be incredibly taxing. And how do you cope when one sentence, one moment suddenly defines you in the public eye? Especially when your art is your activism.
Yeah, and here's where it gets even more complex. He mentioned feeling attacked differently. He said, to a degree, I haven't seen anyone else attacked for this issue.
Implying what?
He suggested that maybe his race made him an easier target, an easier villain in this whole very heated conversation.
Okay, that adds a whole other dimension. It shifts the focus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
From just the words themselves.
Exactly, to the context behind the words. He actually said something like, who cares about the chant? What matters is the conditions that make such a chant possible.
And that's kind of the core of it, isn't it? The irony, the outrage over the way something is said travels so much faster, so much louder than the empathy for the actual issue being protested.
Yeah.
It's like the messenger instantly becomes the problem.
Right. And that public pressure, it sounds like it was immense. He apparently turned down almost every interview.
Yeah, except for Theroux's. He said he was scared, genuinely scared his story would just be told for him.
Yeah.
Twisted, you know. That fear of losing your own narrative. That must be crushing. One moment defining your entire life's work, your identity.
It's heavy stuff.
But maybe there's a flip side. Once you face that kind of free fall, losing almost everything professionally, maybe you stop fearing the fall.
How do you mean?
Well, perhaps that experience, surviving that level of backlash, actually makes your voice freer. Less constrained by fear of consequences because you've already faced the worst.
That's an interesting thought. So for you listening, what do you make of it? Was Bobby Vylan brave, reckless, or maybe just brutally honest about what real activism can cost? We genuinely do read your thoughts, so let us know.
If there's one thing punk often reminds us, maybe it's that sometimes, the loudest voices. They come from wrestling with the deepest pain, you know.
Until next time, stay curious, stay kind.
And yeah, please, take care of your mind just as much as you take care of your opinions.